Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Alan K, and this is doing some supported prone shooting. This is a rifle that I've never shot before, and I have no idea if it's zeroed, no clue if it's going to even hit on paper, and that's why I'm going to start first at 25 yards just to get on paper and figure out what's happening. And even if it is zeroed for somebody else, it's not going to be zeroed for me, most likely, because everybody shoots a little bit differently. What is my purpose in life?
It's like, what are we doing?
Why am I here? What does it all mean, you know?
Yeah. I think it all went south about the time we started having dolphin-safe tuna. Because I rather enjoyed the occasional chunk of dolphin.
Right?
And now it's just tuna.
It's like they've taken the fun out of it.
Yeah.
You know, I wish they had canned dolphin. I'd eat that.
Oh, I'd definitely do that.
Dolphin safe, canned dolphin. I want tuna safe. That's what I want. Yep. I want tuna safe, canned dolphin.
Hell yeah, I'd eat that even without crackers. That sounds good.
I've got a good solid platform here because I'm pushing the magazine of the rifle into the pack or into my coat. And that's going to allow me to even get more stable. My elbows are into the ground. My body is nice and flat. I've even got my feet turned flat. And as I squeeze the trigger, I'm going to squeeze the trigger at the very end, the last of the exhale. So what happens is your heart rate increases on the inhale and your heart rate decreases on the exhale. And if I can slow that exhale as much as possible, and I can breathe out very, very slowly, make that exhale take a long, long time. And at the very end, right as all my breath is left, I slowly apply pressure to the trigger and squeeze it, and it'll be very, very accurate. And I won't have any shooter error affecting where my bullet's going. That's the idea anyway.
Yeah, so the cadence on pulling the trigger is like 1001, 1002, 1003, bang. Yeah. Something about like that.
Yeah.
We're not snatching it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, nice and slow and controlled, if you have time to, obviously.
No, I think we should improvise, man. Like your ruck won't get tall enough. We'll put some of these sacks of layer pellets down.
Roger that.
Let's do it. I think at least 2 bags of scratch and pellets.
It's definitely a 2-bag situation.
2-bag situation.
That's more gooder.
That's why I always carry 2 to 3 bags of feed with me everywhere I go.
Right.
You never know.
It's full part of your EDC.
Yeah, might have to pour water on that shit and eat it like cereal. You never can tell.
You never know. Almost exactly the same spot. So I'm hitting, looks about like 1 inch right. But we're gonna go up there and take a look at it. So pretty consistent on those 2 shots. The first one wasn't a fluke, no mistake really. There's pretty much the same exact point of impact. So we need to adjust our optic, move it left about 1 inch.
You ever heard of Rachel Maddow?
Yeah.
You bear a striking resemblance there. It's true.
Stop talking about my mom.
I am the rifle.
Be the bullet.
I am the grass. I mean, we overshot our clicks.
Yeah.
I'd roll it back to about 8.
Let's go about half.
Yeah. Go back to 8 from your original position.
Maybe my math was wrong. Seven. It's a better number.
Yep. I'm here for you. There's so much hatred in the world. I just want you to know that you have a friend in me, no matter what.
I really appreciate it. That means a lot, you know, in these troubled times. You got a friend in me.
You just call out my name, shooby-doo-wop, and you know wherever I am, I'll be your spotter. Oh yes, I will.
Interesting.
Failure to feed. Feed ain't. You
I might have bumped the magazine on the support.
Right.
I didn't flinch though. Did you notice that?
No, it was perfect. I teared up a little. That was beautiful.
A lot of people have a hard time finding targets through optics, through scopes.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of the trouble comes from people trying to shoot with one eye.
Yeah.
One eye open. I find it pretty easy. I've never had a problem because I always shoot with two eyes open. Two eyes open. Well, both eyes open. I've only got two eyes. Guess that makes sense.
Well, you have your third eye.
That's true.
And then there's your crown
Metaphysical
chakra.
presence.
You can climb it. For
It's a little low, which I think is good.
perfect at
this
25. Yeah.
So we might back up and just touch one off at a further range,
Sure.
if you're interested.
Yeah, let me run down there and check the target real quick.
So this was the first correction, was we over clicked the optic, and I moved it back gradually, and this was my 2 shots here. I'd like those to be a little bit closer, but that tells me that I'm pretty close, within reason, of being zeroed. I'm going to back it up and just confirm at a further range. Ready to rock?
Ready.
A hair low and left. Just on the edge of your triangle there. Let's confirm.
Low is good. The left we should adjust out.
Could have been me though. Could have been me. Cheek weld on this rifle is not ideal. I like to have it right about there so I can kind of squish my cheek up against my cheekbone. But I've got to raise it up a little bit, but that's all right. We can maybe work on that some other way. Both shots were exactly the same elevation. A little bit left, a little bit right, both shots. So I'm going to raise my sight up a 1/2 inch, so that's 2 clicks at 100. And then just confirm with a single shot. If this next shot lands right where I want it to go, then I'm going to call that good enough, zeroed. I pulled that one, I felt it.
Fire again.
So within reason, we're zeroed in. I mean, it's shooter errors. My group's not perfect, not flawless in every way, but that's okay. It's still hitting within a couple inches downrange there at 100 yards. So I'd call that zeroed. Deal?
It's your rifle.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me.
You know, people can't get carried away with zeroing and marksmanship altogether. Dead is dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, it's still dead.
Yeah. I mean,
Quarter-inch group or 1.25 group.
Yeah.
Dead is still dead.
Still dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the first time I've shot this rifle. With some practice, I could probably get it squeezed down a little tighter. I don't even know what this rifle's capable of doing. So.
Well, any shot you've taken thus far would have been lethal.
Yeah.
It would have put a deer down, no problem.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, without question. No, even before I even started messing with anything.
Yep.
It would have worked.
Now you're just more precise.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yep.
I'm not really into guns.
Guns are dangerous.
They really are.
Guns hurt people.
I'm into visualizing peace and tranquility. I really am, dude. I don't even really hunt.
Yeah.
You know, I guess if I really needed it, if it was justified by sincere need, I'd be more into hunting and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even eat a lot of meat lately since I've been doing all the gardening. You know, I've been chomping on veggies.
This shows you've leaned up.
Yeah.
Your complexion's beautiful.
Well, I've been doing this. I got this DVD. It's like a at-home pole dancing workout you can do, and I've been doing that.
It's really a burner.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Now I've got this rifle that's in my arsenal zeroed in.
So is that going to be your new go-to for deer?
I think this is going to be next year's deer rifle. Yeah. This year I don't know. You know, I go back and forth. I've kind of simplified my life a little bit, and I like shotguns, as anybody can tell you. And I use my Mossberg 500 for just about everything, and it works really, really well. And I like the idea of using the same gun for pretty much all purposes. But if I'm honest, you know, the hands down, the most efficient weapon for a big game is going to be a rifle like this.
You know what would be fun to do is stretch this thing out. We don't have the lay of the land to do that here, but stretch that thing out to 300, 400, 500 and see what
happens. Yeah, I'd like to do it. And this is not, you know, a sniper rifle. It's not set up for anything. Like, this is a deer rifle, a hunting rifle, and that's all it is.
It's just off the shelf, no special.
Yeah, not an amazing optic or anything like that. It's just you know, more of probably a mid-grade budget type optic, and a mid-grade budget type shooter behind it. So I think they match up pretty well. I do like the 10-round magazine on this rifle. That's a nice feature, right?
I think so.
So I'm putting a probably 1.5 inch group, something like that, on my final 2 shots, and I'm pleased with that. I think the rifle is probably capable of about 1 inch group, and the rest, that other 1/2 inch, is just user error, and that's to be expected. With better ammo, higher quality ammo, I could probably squeeze that in even tighter. Who knows? But that's just off the shelf box ammo. So, anywho, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.